Hello everyone, hope everyone are doing great. In today's video we will see how to build the local Python application. What we are seeing is a Docker file which contains instructions how to deploy the Python application. This contains requirement.txt file which contains the packages and dependencies, how to install them, and pip install is to install the Python packages. This Python app.py is nothing but deploying the Python applications. Python 3.10 is nothing but a base image which we'll be using as a reference to build the Docker images. We'll start building the Docker images using docker build command. Before going to the docker build command, we need to navigate to the path where the Docker file is present. Okay. Demos. Okay. And then start installing docker build command. It start building the Docker images. In order to run the Docker, in order to build the Docker images, we need to start the Docker engine. I started the Docker desktop app which act as a Docker daemon engine. Now it's completed the building the Docker images. Okay, we will see the Docker images using docker images command. Okay, able to see the Docker images. In order to run the container, we need to use the run command for creating the container. Okay, I will be opening the new bash file. This will create the containers. It has started creating the it started running that Python application. Will be open the new terminal to see Docker containers are running. For seeing the Docker containers are running, we will be using the docker process command. Okay, able to see the Docker container ID. This is where our applications are running. In order to kill the Docker container, we will be using the Docker container ID, and we will be using the docker kill command to terminate the container. Okay, we will be using docker process command to see whether the Docker container has been terminated or not. Now we are not able to see any Docker container ID. This is how we will be using the Docker file, and we will be using the docker build command in order to build the Docker images from the Docker file. Similarly, we will be using docker run command for running the container from the Docker images, and we will be using the docker process command for seeing the container IDs and image IDs, for seeing the running status of the application, and we will be using the docker kill command to kill the container or terminate the container. Hope these fundamentals have been useful. I will be putting this simple Docker app in my GitHub repo. We will be trying practicing this Docker fundamentals. Okay, thanks everyone.